"Your meddling heads tonight, old man," she shrieked, her voice shaped as broken glass. The vibrant market of Umudioka buzzed with life. Among the colorful stalls overflowing with fresh produce and vibrant fabrics, a woman named Nkechi weaved her way through the crowd. Her smile, practiced and smooth like polished stone, hid a heart as dark and twisted as the nailed roots that locked beneath the forest floor. Nkechi's reputation as a skilled cook preceded her. Whispers of her delectable dishes traveled far and wide, enticing unsuspecting palates. However, her culinary talent served a sinister purpose. Nkechi possessed an unsettling knowledge of the flora and fauna of the surrounding Igbo forest. Among the harmless herbs and edible mushrooms, she recognized the whispers of the ochichi plant, a potent poison known to its users as the serpent's whisper. One sunny morning, news reached Nkechi of a grand celebration planned by Ebele, the young and beautiful wife of Chief Odera. Ebele, known for her kindness and generosity, was hosting a feast to celebrate the recovery of her ailing son Chinezie. Grief flickered in Nkechi's eyes. Ebele's generosity could prove a stepping stone to a life of luxury, life free from drudgery of her Nieja hut and the judgmental whispers that shadowed her. Disguising her true intentions, Nkechi approached Ebele with a feigned offer of assistance. Her voice, dripping with honeyed flattery, spoke of her culinary expertise and her desire to contribute to the joyous occasion. Ebele, blinded by Nkechi's charm and seemingly sincere desire to help, radiantly welcomed her into the kitchen. The kitchen buzzed with activity. Young women adorned with colorful beads and head wraps, chopped vegetables and stirred seemingly pots. She, moving with practiced ease, observed the preparations, her gaze lingering on the large clay pot bubbling with the main stew, a rich concoction of meats, vegetables and fragrant spices. Her mind raced, formulating a malevolent plan. As the other cooks were momentarily distracted, Nkechi reached into a hidden pot of her worn-out clothes and retrieved a small leather pouch. Unfastening the ties, she revealed dried powdery leaves, the crushed remains of the dreaded ochichi plant. With a swift, practiced movement, she sprinkled the powder into the stew, her heart pounding in her chest. The feast was a spectacle of music, laughter and a vibrant colors. The aroma of Nkechi's special stew wafted through the air, enticing guests to fill their plates with generous portions. Ebele, unaware of the insidious plot brewing beneath the surface of her hospitality, beamed with pride as her guests praised the delicious food. Nkechi, seated among the other women, watched with a chilling satisfaction as the unsuspecting villagers devoured the poisoned meal. Her triumph, however, was short-lived. A young girl named Adako, known for her keen observation and independent spirit, noticed Nkechi's suspicious behavior earlier that day. Adako's sharp eyes had followed Nkechi's every movement, and she had witnessed the subtle sprinkling of the powder into the stew. Though filled with fear and confusion, she kept her silence, vowing to find a way to expose Nkechi's evil before it was too late. As the days turned into weeks, a creeping shadow of fear and illness began to engulf Umudioka. One by one, the villagers who had participated in the feast fell ill. Their bodies weakened, their once vibrant eyes clouded with pain. Panic gripped the village as Ezine, a wise and respected healer, struggled to understand the mysterious illness. The village, once known for its joyous readings and vibrant spirit, descended into a state of despair. Adako, her heart heavy with the knowledge of Nkechi's deed and the growing sickness around her, knew she had to act. However, fear of Nkechi's potential wrath and the disbelief she might face from the villagers kept her voice trapped inside. Adaku spent days wrestling with her conscience, witnessing the suffering around her, the labored breath of her elders. The cries of frightened children fueled her resolve. She could no longer stand by while Nkechi's evil shrouded the village in darkness. One moonlight night, while tending to her sick grandmother, Adaku made a decision. She would seek the guidance of Ogbuefi Nana, the village elder known for his wisdom and uncanny connection to the spirit world. He lived in a solitary hut atop a hill overlooking the village, shrouded in a veil of ancient wisdom and unspoken spirit. The journey to Ogbuefi Nana's hut was fraught with fear. The forest paths, usually teeming with life, seemed silent, the air thick with anticipation. Adaku recited whispered prayers to ward off any lurking spirits. Reaching the hut, Adaku stood hesitant for a moment before gathering her courage and knocking on the withered wooden door. A group voice boomed from within, granting her entry. She stepped inside, her eyes adjusting to the dim light cast by an oil lamp. Ogbuefi Nana sat on a woven mat, his wrinkled face etched with the stories of a life lived long and well. Adaku, trembling slightly, recounted the horrors she had witnessed, Nkechi's suspicious actions and the subsequent illness that plagued the village. The elder listened intently, his eyes unblinking. When Adaku finished, a heavy silence descended upon the hut. Finally, Ogbuefi Nana spoke, his voice hoarse with age and wisdom. "The serpent has slithered," he said, his words carrying the weight of ancient knowledge. "Its venom has poisoned not just the villagers, but the very spirit of Umudioka." He explained that the ochichi plant, though used for medicinal purposes in small, controlled doses, was known to be wielded by malevolent individuals as a weapon. He revealed a secret ritual, one that required courage, intelligence, and a connection to the spirit world. He instructed Adaku on the steps she needed to take, whispering ancient chants and guiding her through the intricacies of the ritual. Armed with newfound knowledge and a glimmer of hope, Adaku set off on her mission. She gathered the necessary ingredients, herbs and plants imbued with specific properties. Under the watchful gaze of the moon, returning to the village square under the clock of night, Adaku performed the cleansing ritual as instructed by Ogbuefi Nana. As she chanted these ancient words, a wave of energy pulsed through the air. The silence was broken by the unsettling hiss of a serpent, a chilling echo of Nkechi's deed. Adaku felt a surge of fear, but she pressed on, her voice rising in defiance. The ritual, fueled by Adaku's courage and the collective spirit of the village, slowly began to effect. The air crackled with unseen energy, and a faint green luminance emanated from the village center. One by one, the villagers, plagued by the ochichi's venom, felt a lightness lift from their bodies. Their breath eased, and a flicker of life returned to their eyes. However, the cleansing had awoken a dark power within Nkechi. Sensing the unraveling of her plan and the threat to her normandy, she unleashed the true extent of malevolent knowledge. A wave of darkness swept through Umudioka, chilling the very air. The once vibrant village square transformed into a desolate landscape devoid of life and light. Adaku, caught in the vortex of Nkechi's range, felt an unseen force grip her. She cried out for Ogbuefi Nana, her voice lost in the swelling darkness. Meanwhile, within his heart, the elder felt the tremors of Nkechi's desperate act. He knew time was of essence. Grabbing his staff carved from the heart of a sacred bamboo tree and adorned with protective charms, he set off towards the village square, guided by the faint glow emanating from Adaku's unwavering spirit. Ogbuefi Nana arrived at the village square, his staff illuminating the darkness with a protective glow. He found Adaku trapped within a vortex of swirling shadows, Nkechi's malevolent energy holding her captive. The elder's weirded face hardened with determination. Nkechi's materialized from the darkness, her once practiced smile twisted into a mask of fury. "You're meddling earth tonight, old man," she shrieked, her voice shaped as broken glass. "Your reign of terror is over, Nkechi," Ogbuefi Nana declared, his voice resonating with the wisdom of ages. "The spirit of Umudioka rejects your darkness." With a flick of his staff, he released a burst of energy that shattered the shadows imprisoning Adaku. The young girl stumbled back, her eyes wide with a mix of fear and awe. Nkechi, momentarily startled by the elder's power, screeched in rage, launching a wave of dark magic towards Ogbuefi Nana. The air thrummed with malevolent energy, but the elder held his ground, his staff deflecting the attack and sending sparks of golden light into the night. The battle raged in the heart of the desolate square. Nkechi summoned twisted creatures from the shadows, their forms grotesque and their eyes burning with unnatural fire. Ogbuefi Nana countered each attack with the power of ancient knowledge, weaving protective shield and invoking the spirit of Umudioka to aid him. Adaku, caught in the crossfire of the magical duel, summoned her courage and began chanting, repeating the words of the cleansing ritual. Her voice, initially hesitant, grew stronger with each syllable, resonating with the echoes of the village's collective hope. The power of Adaku's chant surged through the square, disrupting Nkechi's concentration. Her creatures faltered, their shadowy forms flickering and fading under the purifying light. Fueled by Adaku's courage and the unwavering support of the village, Ogbuefi Nana focused his energy, his staff glowing with an intense, unwavering light. With a final mighty strike, he shattered Nkechi's magical barrier, sending her sprawling back into the darkness. Nkechi shrieked in defeat, her form starting to dissolve and disintegrate. The shadows holding the village captive retreated, slowly replaced by the soft glow of the rising sun. As the first rays of dawn broke through the darkness, Nkechi's final hate-filled wail reverberated through the now peaceful village square. Adaku, trembling with both exhaustion and exhilaration, turned towards Ogbuefi Nana, the villagers slowly emerging from their homes, their faces still pale but marked with relief. Gathered in the square, hope had conquered despair. Ezinne, the wise healer, rushed towards assisting those still afflicted by the lingering traces of poison. The healing process would take time, but with Ogbuefi Nana's knowledge and Ezinne's skill, Umudioka would recover. From that day forward, Nkechi was not but a dark tale whispered as a warning. The village of Umudioka held a new celebration, not just for survival of Chimezie, but for the courage of Adaku, the wisdom of Ogbuefi Nana, and the unwavering spirit of its people. The rhythms of joy returned to Umudioka, and the whispers of darkness were banished in the light of unity. This is the end of our tale. Hope you love it. Do like and subscribe to this channel. See you guys in my next story. Bye.